Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Umar Healthwala, student of Rehan College, and today, date 13/23 of my learning journey conversation. Topic: How to write better and communicate ideas clearly. You. So let's begin. Screen share with ChatGPT. Hi, ChatGPT, 2 days, day 23, and I want to learn how to write better, communicate my ideas clearly. Where should I start?
Writing short paragraphs and then gradually expand to essays or articles. Also, reading widely helps as it shows you different styles and techniques. If you want, we can dive into some specific tips or resources as well.
Okay, great.
Awesome. One great way to start is to practice the basics of clear writing, focusing on simple sentences, using active voice, and organizing your ideas with outlines. Also, getting feedback from others like peers or mentors can be super helpful. And of course, there are some great online courses and books that can guide you step by step. Let me know if you want specific recommendations.
Yeah. So
Great
how
for start.
can so how can I structure my writing or speech?
To structure your writing or speech effectively, you can follow a simple framework. Start with an introduction that outlines what you're going to talk about, then move into the body where you present your main points, each with supporting details or examples. Finally, wrap it up with a conclusion that summarizes your key points and leaves a lasting impression. Also, transitions between sections help keep everything smooth and coherent. If you'd like, I can share more detailed tips or examples.
Yeah. How do I made my ideas easy to understand?
To make your ideas easy to understand, focus on clarity and simplicity. Use straightforward language and avoid jargon unless necessary. Break down complex ideas into smaller, digestible parts and use examples or analogies to illustrate your points. Also, organizing your content logically and using clear headings or signposts can guide your audience through your ideas. And don't forget to give feedback and revise to improve clarity.
Okay, how can I improve my vocabulary without studying too much?
That's a great question. To improve workability without feeling overwhelmed, it helps to break tasks into smaller, manageable chunks and set realistic, achievable goals. Prioritizing tasks and focusing on one thing at a time can reduce stress. Also, taking regular breaks and maintaining a healthy work-life balance is key. Finally, your thing organized with tools like to-do lists and project management software can help you stay on track without overworking yourself.
What about communicating verbally? Any tips, any example? Please kindly share me.
Absolutely. For verbal communication, a few tips include speaking clearly and at a moderate pace, making sure you articulate your words well. It's also helpful to use pauses effectively, giving your audience time to absorb what you're saying. Additionally, maintaining eye contact and using positive body language can help keep listeners engaged. You can also practice active listening, which means paying close attention to feedback and responding thoughtfully. If you like, I can share some practical examples or exercises to help you practice.
Wow, grateful. How do I organize my ideas before writing or speaking?
Organizing your ideas starts with brainstorming. You can jot down all your thoughts and then group similar ideas together. Once you have those groups, you can create an outline that flows logically from one point to the next. For writing, you might start with a thesis statement or main idea, then arrange supporting points in a logical order. For speaking, you can plan your introduction, main points, and conclusion, and unit bullet points as cues. The key is to keep it simple and flexible so you can adapt as needed. Let me know if you want more details or specific strategies.
Okay. Sometimes I feel nervous sharing idea. How can I overcome this?
Feeling nervous is totally normal. One way to overcome it is through practice. The more you rehearse your ideas, the more confident you become. Also, try to focus on the message rather than how you're perceived. Deep breathing and mindfulness techniques can help calm your nerves. It's also helpful to start with smaller, supportive audiences and gradually expand as you gain confidence. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Okay. How can storytelling help in communication? How?
Storytelling is a powerful tool because it helps make your message more relatable and memorable. When you weave your ideas into a narrative, it engages your audience emotionally, making them more invested in what you're saying. Stories also simplify complex ideas by providing context and vivid examples, making them easier to understand and remember. Plus, storytelling can create a connection, and build trust with your audience, making your communication more impactful. If you like, I can share some examples or tips on how to incorporate storytelling into your communication.
Okay. What about online communication like email or social media posts?
Online communication definitely has its own nuances. For emails, it helps to be concise and clear with a clear subject line and a structured format. Greeting, main message, and closing. Always keep your tone professional and polite. For social media posts, the key is to be engaging and authentic. Use visuals, keep your language simple, and include calls to action to encourage engagement. Also, be mindful of your audience and tailor your tone and content accordingly. And of course, proofreading before you hit send or post is always a good practice.
Wow, great. How can I handle feedback on my writing or speaking?
Handling feedback effectively is definitely a valuable skill. First, try to approach it with an open mind and view it as an opportunity to grow rather than as criticism. It's helpful to listen carefully and ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, then reflect on the feedback and see what's actionable. Focus on the constructive points and use them to improve your future work. And remember, it's okay to feel a bit defensive at first, but with practice, it gets easier to embrace feedback positively. If you like, I can share some more specific strategies or examples.
Okay. How
Absolutely.
do how do I keep my audience interested?
Keeping your audience interested often comes down to engaging them right from the start. You can do this by using relatable examples, incorporating anecdotes, and adding a bit of personality or humor to your delivery. Also, varying your tone and pacing can help maintain their attention. Asking questions or inviting interaction can also keep them engaged. And of course, making sure your content is relevant and valuable for them is key. Little touches like storytelling and genuine enthusiasm go a long way as well.
Okay. Grateful.
If you ever, of course, just let me know whenever you have any specific areas you'd like to explore more deeply, and I'm happy to help, whether it's more tips on communication, writing, or anything else. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Can meditation or mindset exercise improve communication skills?
Absolutely. Meditation and mindset exercises can definitely help. Meditation helps by calming your mind, reducing anxiety, and improving your focus, which can lead to clearer and more confident communication. Mindset exercises like positive affirmations or visualization can boost your confidence and help you approach communication with a growth mindset. Together, these practices can enhance your self awareness, reduce stress, and ultimately make your communication more effective and authentic.
Okay. How can I practice writing and speaking regularly?
A great way to practice regularly is to set aside dedicated time each day or week. For writing, you can keep a journal, start a blog, or even join writing communities where you can share your work and give feedback. For speaking, you can practice by joining clubs like Toastmasters, recording yourself and reviewing the recordings, or even practicing with friends or family. Consistency is key, so try to build it into your routine and don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it.
Thank you, ChatGPT. This was very helpful and grateful conversation.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad you found it helpful. Anytime you need more guidance or just want to chat, I'm here for you. Have a great one.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Take care and goodbye. Feel free to reach out anytime.
Okay, see you for next session, inshallah. Amazing topic. So, goodbye.